We're going to start with the men's final. Jannik Sinner beating his rival Carlos Alcaraz in 4 sets. What's your reflections on the match?
It was a brilliant performance from Jannik Sinner. It really was. I mean, this is a rivalry which we're going to be talking about for so many years to come, for so many Grand Slams to come. Every possibility they could meet in the next, I don't know how many Grand Slam finals, because they are so clear as the best 2 players in the world by a substantial distance. And here's Jannik Sinner on the balcony. Just such an impressive performance on the day, because if you look at levels, Alcaraz has the game that could have succeeded on the grass yesterday and has succeeded over the last 2 years. But Sinner doesn't dip. He's a winning machine and his level stays so consistent. If Alcaraz is just slightly off it, which he was yesterday, in no small part due to the efforts of Jannik Sinner, then Sinner wins the match, as he proved yesterday. We didn't get the 5-set classic as we did in Paris a few weeks ago, but it was a really high-quality match yet again.
Yes, Jonathan, let's talk more about that final in Paris at the French Open, which Alcaraz won last month. What did Sinner do differently yesterday?
Well, I think he learned from it, and I think he made that clear in his speech. And there was a really interesting moment late in that 4th set where Alcaraz, who absolutely loves just playing tennis, he brought the smile out, didn't he? And he looked like he was actually enjoying the fact that there was the little hint of a comeback late in that 4th set, because, of course, he'd done it before at Roland Garros. It wasn't like a sinister look as if to say, I've got you now, but it was just, I'm still having fun here. I'm behind on the scoreboard. But what Sinner did is he didn't let that lead slip on this occasion. And absolutely the experience of Roland Garros would have benefited him in that situation, because he was in exactly the same position, 2 sets to 1 up, serving for the championship, match points, but he didn't let them slip on this occasion. In fact, the final game was just an absolute masterclass. How well he played that game to serve out the championship.
Yeah, is this the new great rivalry in tennis? And which of the 2 looks stronger heading into the US Open next month?
Well, you've got to say Sinner, he'll feel that was a really important victory, because Alcaraz had won the last few in their head-to-head and had quite a significant lead on the head-to-head 8-4. But now Sinner's closed that gap. He's got his first victory for quite some time over the Spaniard, and he goes into the US Open as the defending champion, of course, and very much the hard court king. But now he's won a Grand Slam for the first time away from the hard court. So another significant landmark moment for Jannik Sinner. Of course, Alcaraz has won on all surfaces, and Sinner is yet to claim one like the French. But going into the US Open, you've got to feel that Sinner is the strong favourite. But Alcaraz is going to throw the variety. Of course he is. He's going to keep wanting to improve. I just feel on the day, Sinner, as he proved against Taylor Fritz in the final 12 months ago, will be the stronger man should they meet in the championship match. I just feel that there are fewer pitfalls along the way for Carlos Alcaraz. And Sinner will start the strong favourite going into the US Open, which starts at the end of next month. Not too long to go.
Absolutely. Well, Jonathan, we can now show everyone the updated men's top 10 after Wimbledon. Can you see anyone threatening these 2 at the top of the game?
No, I can't. And, it's a very blunt statement, because they are well clear as the 2 best players in the world by a substantial distance. When you look at number 3 there, Alexander Zverev, a man who's reached multiple Grand Slam finals and has been number 2 in the world, his game matches up so badly against so many people on that list. I mean, he is a substantial distance behind Sinner and Alcaraz, I would say. He's got a losing record against Taylor Fritz. And Djokovic would be the player that you would say absolutely has the ability to challenge Sinner and Alcaraz. But as Jannik proved in the semi-finals, and as Novak admitted to himself afterwards and to everybody else, the years are ticking by. Age is catching up on him. And now playing people 15 years his junior who are that good, it's going to be so difficult for Djokovic to win another major championship, I feel, from here.
Let's focus on the women's final now. Iga Świątek did quite the demolition job on Amanda Anisimova. After a tough year, is Świątek back to her best?
It looks that way, and this was a significant accomplishment for her because it was a sixth Grand Slam final and a sixth Grand Slam title. I mean, when you've got that 100% record in championship matches at the very top level, that speaks volumes, doesn't it? And the fact that she'd won the junior title in 2018, but had struggled in the senior event in all her previous appearances, then to come through and absolutely demolish a classy opponent in the championship match without losing a game. I mean, absolutely stunning. So it was nice to see her, I felt, just looking a little looser, a little freer, like she was enjoying it a little bit more. Sometimes she looks so tense on the court, like she's carrying the weight of the world with her. And it's a stressful environment, of course it is. But if Świątek can play at her best, but with that increased freedom, I think that is rather ominous for the likes of Sabalenka and Goff and the rest of the women at the top of the game.